Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. A lot of speculation has been on F2Pool, which is the second biggest Bitcoin mining pool out there, and how much Bitcoin they're selling. I think someone said like 10 to 15,000 a day, and how it's affecting Bitcoin price, which has just rebounded. And I'm here to tell you that F2Pool's selling does not make that much of a difference in the big picture of things, especially in the longer time frame. And let me tell you why. Ever since the halving, there are only 900 Bitcoins maximum, 100% mined a day. Now, F2Pool mines around 17.5 or maybe like 20% of all Bitcoins in existence, which means 20% of 900 Bitcoins are mining roughly 180 Bitcoins a day. That might seem like a lot, but Grayscale is buying roughly 1,000 Bitcoins a day right now. So if F2Pool is selling 10,000 Bitcoins a day, they're going to run out very soon. Because if you really think about it, even before this halving, the last halving, there were only 1,800 Bitcoins being mined a day, and they're mining 20% of those. So they were roughly mining 360 Bitcoins a day. So if they're selling 10 to 15,000 a day, they're not going to have too many Bitcoins for very long. And it's not just Grayscale that's buying them. Like MicroStrategy, hedge funds, and other companies are actually buying them as well. So the demand easily outstrips the supply. And now you're seeing F2Pool backing away from the selling, either because they ran out, because selling like 10 to 15 a day, you can't keep selling them for that long. You don't have that many of them. Or they're saving for the future and selling at a higher price. But any of these sales, sudden sales of 10 to 15, cannot last for that long. At most, they will hinder BTC progress for a few weeks, maybe a month or two at the most. So if you can actually hang on for longer than that, it shouldn't make any difference at all. That's why, despite F2Pool's selling, I am still confident Bitcoin will breach 100K by the end of this year. Because if you just crunch the numbers, how much Bitcoin is actually being mined right now? The percentage of Bitcoin F2Pool has mined per day before and after the last halving, and how much they're selling a day, you can tell they're not going to be able to sell at that rate for very long and have any coins left. And since they want to save some of the coins left they have for the future, they're definitely not going to be able to hinder the price of Bitcoin for long. Even MT is dumping, and that's a massive amount of coins. Won't be able to hold it back for long because there's more than enough mouths to actually accept MTX's dumping and then just to reverse it in a very short amount of time. Any kind of these dumps will only hinder it for a month or two at the most, and after the month or two, it'll reverse itself. It'll actually reverse itself, and we will go back up. And you're seeing that right now, back at 36,000. So the information about F2Pool dumping was cool. It's good to get that insight, but realistically, everyone should know that in the longer picture, in the longer time frame, it doesn't matter at all. They're going to be a significant seller, but not nearly big enough to bring down the price of Bitcoin any longer than 1 or 2 weeks. So no need to fear about F2Pool selling. Even if all the pools sold all their coins, it would be sucked up. There'd be a temporary drop, but it would be sucked up by the big institutions because they're trying to get in cheap. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.